My name is Tyla. I'm a singer-songwriter from South Africa and I'm 21.
The most important thing in life.
The most important thing in my life is family.
Do you have any rituals before the show?
The real reason behind Chris Brown and Tyla's failed relationship. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out on any information. The highly publicized relationship between Chris Brown and Tyla, also known as Tyla Seedhole, has been a subject of fascination for fans and media alike. The two seemed like the perfect power couple, with Chris Brown being one of the most successful R&B artists of his generation and Tyla making waves in the music industry with her unique sound and style. However, their relationship was marred by controversy, drama, and ultimately, a very public breakup. So what really went wrong? Chris Brown and Tyla's romance began in 2020, and it seemed like a match made in heaven. Chris Brown, known for his hit songs like Loyal and Look at Me Now, was immediately drawn to Tyla's talent, confidence, and beauty. Tyla, on the other hand, was a rising star in her own right, having just released her debut single Rendezvous, which gained significant attention from music critics and fans. The two quickly became inseparable, with Chris Brown showering Tyla with lavish gifts and affection on social media. Tyla, who was just 20 years old at the time, was swept off her feet by the attention and affection from the 31-year-old R&B star. As their relationship progressed, they seemed like the perfect couple, with Chris Brown introducing Tyla to his high-profile friends and family, and Tyla attending several of Chris Brown's concerts and events. However, as with many high-profile relationships, the cracks began to show, and soon, the couple's seemingly perfect facade began to crumble. Insiders close to the couple revealed that Chris Brown's possessiveness and jealousy issues began to take a toll on the relationship. Chris Brown, who has a history of tumultuous relationships, allegedly became increasingly controlling and possessive, often questioning Tyla's interactions with other men and restricting her freedom. Tyla, who values her independence and individuality, began to feel suffocated by Chris Brown's behavior. Sources close to the couple revealed that Tyla started to feel like she was losing herself in the relationship, and that Chris Brown's controlling behavior was stifling her creativity and autonomy. The tension between the two continued to build, with several public incidents highlighting the problems in their relationship. One of the most significant incidents that led to the demise of their relationship was the cheating allegations. In 2021, rumors surfaced that Chris Brown had cheated on Tyla with a model, leading to a very public argument between the two. Tyla took to social media to express her hurt and anger, while Chris Brown denied the allegations, claiming that Tyla was being paranoid and possessive. However, insiders revealed that the cheating allegations were just the tip of the iceberg. Chris Brown's history of infidelity, including his highly publicized breakup with ex-girlfriend Karrueche Tran, had come back to haunt him once again. Tyla, who had been hurt by Chris Brown's past transgressions, was unable to forgive him for his latest alleged infidelity, and the trust between the two was irreparably damaged. The final straw came when Chris Brown allegedly got into a physical altercation with one of Tyla's friends. Insiders revealed that Chris Brown had become increasingly isolated and possessive, refusing to let Tyla hang out with her friends or attend events without him. When Tyla's friend tried to intervene, Chris Brown allegedly lashed out, leading to a heated argument between the two. The incident marked the end of their relationship, with Tyla filing for a restraining order against Chris Brown and publicly denouncing him on social media. Chris Brown, realizing too late that he had lost the love of his life, took to social media to apologize and profess his love for Tyla, but it was too little, too late. So, what really went wrong in Chris Brown and Tyla's relationship? According to insiders, the breakup was a culmination of several factors, including Chris Brown's possessiveness and jealousy issues, his history of infidelity, and Tyla's need for independence and autonomy. However, the real reason behind the breakup lies deeper. Chris Brown's struggles with mental health and his inability to cope with the pressures of fame played a significant role in the demise of their relationship. Sources close to Chris Brown revealed that he has been struggling with depression and anxiety, which has led to his increasingly erratic behavior. Tyla, who had been supportive of Chris Brown throughout his struggles, eventually realized that she couldn't fix him. She needed someone who was emotionally available and stable, and Chris Brown, unfortunately, was not that person. The breakup has also highlighted the importance of prioritizing one's mental health, especially in the face of fame and scrutiny. Tyla has been open about her experiences, using her platform to raise awareness about red flags in relationships and the importance of prioritizing one's mental health. Chris Brown, on the other hand, has been relatively quiet, choosing to focus on his music and his personal growth. While he has not publicly commented on the breakup, insiders reveal that he is taking steps to address his mental health and work on himself. In the aftermath of their breakup, both Chris Brown and Tyla have taken to social media to reflect on their relationship. Tyla has emerged from the breakup stronger and more resilient than ever, with a newfound sense of purpose and independence. She is focusing on her music and her personal growth, inspiring fans with her strength and courage. Chris Brown, on the other hand, is taking time to reflect on his actions and work on himself. While the breakup was a difficult experience for both parties, it has also served as a wake-up call for Chris Brown to prioritize his mental health and well-being. The failed relationship between Chris Brown and Tyla serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of high-profile relationships and the pressures of fame. While the two seemed like the perfect power couple, their relationship was ultimately doomed by Chris Brown's personal demons and his inability to cope with the pressures of fame. As the music industry continues to evolve, one thing is certain: Chris Brown and Tyla's failed relationship will serve as a reminder of the importance of prioritizing one's mental health and well-being, especially in the face of fame and scrutiny. It is a lesson that both Chris Brown and Tyla will carry with them as they move forward, and one that will hopefully serve as a warning to others in the industry. As Tyla moves forward, she is focusing on her music and her personal growth. With a newfound sense of purpose and independence, she is inspiring fans with her strength and courage. Her music has taken on a new depth and maturity, reflecting her experiences and growth. Chris Brown, on the other hand, is taking time to reflect on his actions and work on himself. While the breakup was a difficult experience for both parties, it has also served as a wake-up call for Chris Brown to prioritize his mental health and well-being. In the end, the turbulent romance of Chris Brown and Tyla serves as a reminder that relationships are complex and multifaceted, and that even the most seemingly perfect couples can face challenges and struggles. However, it is how we learn from these experiences and grow that truly matters.